What if the story of Adam and Eve was not just a religious tale, but a cryptic message hiding a world-altering secret? Picture this: a story from antiquity, passed down through generations, concealing a secret so profound that it could shake the very foundations of our understanding of the world. Welcome to the realm of forbidden knowledge, where we delve into the deep, dark corners of conspiracy theories that might just hold a kernel of truth. Our subject today, the tale of Adam and Eve, the first humans according to the Bible. But what if this tale was not just about the birth of humanity, but something far more intriguing? A hidden message about Earth's magnetic poles. Now let's delve into the theory. It suggests that the story of Adam and Eve is a metaphorical account of Earth's magnetic poles. Sounds far-fetched? Let's take a step back and consider the seventh day of creation. Traditionally, this day is seen as a day of rest. However, according to this theory, it might signify something far more impactful: the day the poles reverse. Imagine that. The seventh day, a day of tranquility, could be the day of a massive geological event that could send shockwaves throughout our planet. The magnetic poles, the invisible forces guiding our compasses, flipping their positions, north becoming south and south becoming north. But this is not just a theory plucked out of thin air. There's a scientific phenomenon known as geomagnetic reversal, which is the change in a planet's magnetic field such that the positions of magnetic north and magnetic south are interchanged. It's a real occurrence, proven by geological evidence. So the question that lingers is this: could the story of Adam and Eve, seen for centuries as a moral tale of temptation and disobedience, actually be a coded warning about a natural phenomenon that could alter life as we know it? The notion of polar reversal is not just a wild idea, but a scientific phenomenon known as geomagnetic reversal. Let's explore this further. Our Earth, a giant magnet, has its poles flipping every few 100,000 years, but here's the kicker. Geomagnetic reversal, a term that might sound like it's straight out of a science fiction novel, is a very real and very natural occurrence. Just like a bar magnet has a north and south pole, so does our Earth. And just as you might have played with magnets and seen how they can flip and realign themselves, our planet does the same, albeit on a much larger and slower scale. Every few 100,000 years, Earth's magnetic poles swap places. North becomes south, and south becomes north. This isn't something that happens overnight, mind you. It's a process that takes thousands of years to complete, and it's been happening for billions of years, a testament to the ever-changing nature of our dynamic planet. Now let's delve a bit deeper. The last time our planet experienced a geomagnetic reversal was approximately 780,000 years ago. It's known as the Brunnis-Matuyama reversal. But here's where things get interesting. Our planet is overdue for its next flip. If we're to go by the average rate at which these reversals occur, we're long overdue. This isn't to say that the reversal will happen tomorrow, or even in our lifetimes, but it does make you wonder. Could there be a connection between this overdue geomagnetic reversal and the biblical story of Adam and Eve? Could the forbidden knowledge they were punished for seeking have something to do with this impending flip of the poles? It's a thought that stirs the imagination, isn't it? And it leads us to a question that might send chills down your spine. Could the seventh day of rest, the day God ended his work and rested, be a metaphor for this impending cataclysmic event? Is there a deeper, more ominous meaning to the day of rest that we've yet to fully understand? Could the seventh day of rest be a metaphor for this impending cataclysmic event? The Bible, a book of faith for many, a book of mystery for some, and for a few, a book of hidden scientific prophecies. From the Garden of Eden to the Great Flood, the Bible is replete with tales that strike chords of fascination. But what if these stories hold more than just moral lessons? What if they contain coded messages about Earth's magnetic poles and the cataclysmic events that accompany their reversal? Let's delve into the story of Noah's Ark, a tale of survival amidst an apocalyptic flood, seen by many as divine retribution. But consider this: could it be a metaphor for surviving a pole reversal? The Ark, a vessel designed to withstand a world-altering event, preserving life until the danger has passed. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Much like the survival strategies we'd need to employ during a catastrophic pole shift. And what of the animals, 2 of each kind, taken aboard the Ark? Could this be an allegorical representation of preserving biodiversity during a cataclysmic event? It's a proposition that makes you rethink the narrative you've known since childhood. In the book of Genesis, the flood is described as covering even the highest mountains. Now picture a pole reversal. The resulting upheaval would cause massive tidal waves, much like the biblical flood. Could the story of Noah's Ark be a hidden warning of the past, a survival guide for the future? But the clues don't stop at Noah's Ark. The Bible is filled with references to celestial bodies and their movements. Joshua's long day when the sun and moon stood still. Could this be a reference to a pole shift? The sun standing still would make sense if the Earth's rotation were altered due to a shift in its magnetic poles. So, what do we make of these biblical narratives? Are they just moral tales or cryptic scientific prophecies? Is it faith, mystery, or a blend of both that makes the Bible a compelling read? Was Noah's Ark really an allegory for a survival strategy during the last geomagnetic reversal? Only time will tell, or maybe a more discerning read of this ancient text. If the seventh day signifies a geomagnetic reversal, what could that mean for us, the inhabitants of Earth? Now, let's delve into that thought. Picture this. Earth's magnetic field does an about-face, north becomes south, south becomes north. It sounds like a plot from a science fiction novel, doesn't it? But if the seventh day truly signifies a geomagnetic reversal, this could be our reality. The first thing that comes to mind is our climate. Earth's magnetic field protects us from solar wind, a stream of charged particles emanating from the sun. If the poles flip, we could see drastic climate changes. It's not about the world freezing over or burning up, but rather the unpredictability that could result. But that's not all. Our technology, the lifeblood of our modern society, could take a serious hit. Satellites, GPS systems, even the humble compass all rely on Earth's magnetic field. A flip could throw our technology into chaos. Imagine trying to navigate the world without GPS, or satellites unable to maintain their orbits. And what about life itself? Many animals, from birds to sea turtles, use Earth's magnetic field to navigate. A sudden change could disrupt migration patterns, potentially leading to a loss of biodiversity. Even we humans might feel the effects. Some research suggests that our brain waves could be influenced by magnetic fields. Could a pole reversal cause us to think differently, to dream differently? Now bear in mind, this isn't about fear-mongering or painting a doomsday scenario. It's about understanding the implications of the seventh day of a possible geomagnetic reversal. It's about staying curious, asking questions, and seeking answers in the most unexpected places. Imagine a world where your compass points south, where the northern lights appear in Buenos Aires, where technology as we know it ceases to function. This could be the world of the seventh day. So let's keep exploring, let's keep questioning, and maybe, just maybe, we'll uncover the truth behind the seventh day. The tale of Adam and Eve, the magnetic poles, the seventh day, are these mere coincidences or clues to a hidden truth? We've delved into the forbidden knowledge, journeyed to the magnetic poles, and deciphered biblical clues. We've pondered the implications of the seventh day. Now it's time to take a step back and gaze at the bigger picture. The story of Adam and Eve, as we've discovered, might not just be a moral tale of temptation and fall from grace. It could be an encrypted message, a coded warning of a cataclysmic event tied to Earth's magnetic poles. The seventh day, often interpreted as a day of rest, might hold a more ominous significance. Could it symbolize a periodic catastrophic shift of our planet's magnetic poles? But why would ancient texts encode this information? One theory suggests that these stories were a means to pass down vital knowledge through generations. A kind of survival guide, if you will. It's a startling thought, isn't it? Then there's the scientific aspect. Modern research has confirmed that Earth's magnetic poles have flipped several times in the past. The last reversal, interestingly, occurred nearly 780,000 years ago. Are we due for the next seventh day? However, it's important to remember that correlation does not imply causation. Just because these elements align in a certain way, it doesn't necessarily mean they're connected. It's a fascinating theory, though, and one that encourages us to question, to think critically, to keep our minds open. The tale of Adam and Eve, the magnetic poles, the seventh day, these threads weave together to form a tapestry that is as intriguing as it is unsettling. It's an unsolved mystery, a puzzle waiting to be pieced together. As we stand on the brink of the next seventh day, we must ask ourselves, are we prepared for the world to turn upside down?